Hi, my name is David McGuffey. I'm a certified elder law attorney. I practice law all over North Georgia, from Atlanta, the Atlanta area, all the way to the state line, and we do some work for some people in Tennessee as well. And today I want to talk with you about what's most important in life. Now, in my experience, many people search out an elder law attorney when one of two things is going on. They are either afraid that they're going to spend all of their money paying the cost of nursing home care, or they have a special needs child, or there's a special needs adult, and they want to make sure that person is taken care of. One of the things I want to have you stop and do for a moment, though, is think about money. It's a tool. It's a tool that we use to accomplish things. It's not the end itself. If money was the end itself, we'd all be like Scrooge McDuck. We'd be piling it high on the table, and the person with the most money at the end of the day would win the game. Well, frankly, that's not what's most important in life. What's most important in life is taking care of you and taking care of your loved ones and having relationships with people that you care about and you love, and making sure that the people that you care about have the right legacy, the right message from you, and if they need help, that you've helped them. Now, some of the things that you can do to make sure that you don't take your eye off the ball, that you think about what's most important. First, if you're looking to take care of yourself, make sure that you have thought things through, that you've organized your affairs, that if you need help, we're not playing 52-card pickup trying to figure out what's going on and how we're going to help you. So having your affairs organized is, frankly, a good way to make sure that you're taken care of. Next, you're going to want to make sure that you do the right estate planning with a lawyer to appoint someone who can help you. Give them authority so that they're not struggling for power to work with third parties and take care of your business. Third, you're going to want to have conversations with them, and you're going to want to write things down so that they know what you would want them to do, and they're doing what you want, not necessarily what they would want, as they're trying to guess what was going through your mind. Very few of us really know what's going on inside someone's head unless we've been told. There are a few people out there who are intuitive enough to figure it out if they've known you long enough, but for the most part, we need to be told. So have those conversations. Now, one of the things that we do most often, frankly, in our office when we're planning for families, usually we're planning for a couple where one spouse is getting sick and they're concerned about taking care of their healthier spouse. That's important because you don't want to dissipate all of those retirement assets and leave the healthier spouse wondering, how am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to pay the cost of housing, the cost of property taxes, the cost of groceries? So having a good plan in place that makes sure you protect your spouse is important. But also don't forget about some things that are even more basic than that. Make sure you tell your spouse you love them. Make sure you guard that relationship. Make sure that you take care of fixing things. If there's a relationship in your life that needs to be fixed, don't be afraid to say I'm sorry and try to reconcile it. Now, there are some things that you can't fix, and one of the great things in life is having the wisdom to know the difference between what you can fix and what you can't fix. For some of us, that's a struggle, but if you can fix it, I would urge you to do it, because again, there are many things in life that are more important than money. Family is one of those. Now, I would also urge you to think about the legacy you want to leave. And legacy is not just money. Legacy means your values. What do you want your children to remember about you? What do you want your family to remember about you and your friends to remember about you? In my case, if people think about me as a good lawyer, I think a lot of people think I'm a very good lawyer. I try my best to give my clients the service that they're entitled to. We work very hard to do that, but when I die, if people remember me as a good lawyer, frankly, for me, that's not enough. I want to be remembered as a good person. I want to be remembered as someone who cared about others. And you need to be thinking about that too. You need to be thinking about how you want to be remembered. I recently had the honor, the privilege of attending a 2-hour celebration of someone's life as people came to the front of the church and began recounting how this individual had changed their lives, how this individual had been such a moving factor, had been such a guiding influence, a mentor. And that's the thing that is most important. Do you leave your values? Have you written down your values? Have you had conversations with your children? Have you done the kinds of things so that they'll know what's most important when you're gone? So I would urge you to think about those things. Yes, plan with the money because it's a tool, and it can be a very important tool that you can use to take care of your loved ones. But don't take your eye off the ball and forget about the other things in life that are important.